Colby Huffman is the head men's golf coach at Butler University, but he's much more than that. Unlike most coaches, he's also recognized as one of the best golf teachers in the country. But like most teachers, he started his career as a player.
As a kid, I was, one of the top juniors in the country, one of the, top 100, and kind of thought, well, hey, I could do this for a long time. I enjoyed the game and went up to Purdue University and had a good career there, and went to the mini tours. Ended up on what's called they just changed the name again to the PGA Tour of the Americas. It was the Latino American Tour, and when I played on it, it was the PGA Tour de las Americas. But so I've been really close and as a player, and realized at some point a little more steady income was to get on the teaching side of this.
So he went to work as a teacher, and he worked for some of the biggest names in the business, like David Ledbetter, Gary Gilchrist, and Hank Haney. And he's learned from them all.
I really enjoy Gary Gilchrist, how Gary coaches players. He just can read players, and I enjoy that. But the technique, Led always had some really neat things at the time on sequencing and synchronization that was always like, how could someone figure that out? And Hank, the way he could get, just to fix ball flight so quickly. So I try to take little bits and pieces of everybody, and when I get a student, I figure out, hey, what's their goal? Where are they trying to get to, and then come up with a plan.
Colby also has another feather in his cap that most teachers don't. He can also work on the mental side of the game. He has a PhD in psychology and is a certified sports psychologist.
I think one of the reasons I got into it was I would give in my head a great lesson, get someone hitting it well, and certain players would go work with a sports psychologist, and they'd come back and like, oh, well, this person, like Hank used to call sports psychologists his be the ball buddies, but so they go to a sports psychologist, and they'd come back to me and say, well, this person told me to forget everything about technique that we're working on and just focus on the target. And it was like, okay, at some point, if your club is swinging 30 degrees left or 10 degrees left, I don't care how positive you are, how whatever your focus, you got to focus on something to get the club in a different spot. And so I was like, I got that side of it, and to kind of blend that, I feel like I would go study it. And so I studied it and learned, and now I can help bridge that gap of when to work on technique, how to make it automatic, and everything in between. So I think it was a big piece of the puzzle. So it's been nice, yeah.
Colby's reputation as an instructor continues to grow. Again this year, he was recognized by Golf Digest as one of the top instructors in the state of Indiana.
Someone was telling me that I'm the only person that's been on there every time since, like, I don't know, 2013 or whatever. And so just to be on the list, I think is there's so many great teachers out there, and so just to be on the list is definitely humbling, and very appreciative of it for sure.
If you would like your swing or your mental game tuned up by Colby, just go to his website, Golf Channel Academy, colbyhuffman.com, or call 317-758-7265. I'm Brian Hammonds for Indiana Golf.